All right, so thanks for you guys for joining me again. And so now we're gonna look into the button race first in strategy. First, let's look at the overall. So I didn't put in like aces and Broadway double suited pairs because they're all 100% open, and we see that actually quite a few categories that are 100% open. So all double pairs are an open, rainbow or single suited. All Broadway, if you have 3 Broadway cards with 1 non-Broadway, so that's even single suited or rainbow are open. So I don't know, let's say ace, jack, 10, deuce, they're all an open. I mean 1% is fold, but you can just simplify it as saying that it's all an open. So the category that is then kind of interesting is, for me, is Broadway pairs that are rainbow, because we are folding a little bit of those. And then mid-low pairs, we're folding 20%, even double suited. And the single suited, we're folding quite a lot, 63%. Rundowns, mainly opening, even rainbow. And if you have 2 Broadway, 2 low connectors, mainly opening. 3 card rundown, 63% of fold, single suited with 1 Broadway. So high card value is really important on the button, and reg still mostly folding. So we're gonna jump into training. I just did a few myself, but let's go. I think this Broadway pairs, it's kind of interesting to see which hands are folding. There's like only 7% or so are folding. So let's look at which ones are actually folding. So 10, 10, 9 deuce, fold. Jack, jack, 3 deuce. I think the jacks are opening quite a lot on the button. 3 deuce is like very marginal, but like let's go with an open. It is a fold. So that's very on the edge with 0.02 EV of opening. So jack, jack, 9 open, 6 open. So this one was a fold, yes. Queen, queen, 3 deuce, fold, yes. Queens are opening a lot, so even queen, queen, 8, 5 probably an open, yes. Jack, jack, 4 deuce. Now we went from jack, jack, 3 deuce, which was a fold, to jack, jack, 4 deuce. Let's say still a fold. And this one, so this one is the lowest you can. So you could actually even simplify that all single suited jacks are opening, because like jack, jack, 4 deuce is an open, but jack, jack, 3 deuce is fold. So you can simplify that all jacks single suited are opening. 10, 10, 6, 4, probably a fold. It is an open, okay. 10, 10, 7 deuce, fold. 10, 10, 4 deuce, fold. 10, 10, 3 deuce, so jack, jack, deuce was 3 deuce was fold, so 10, 10 as well. 10, 10, 4, 3, still a fold, I would say, yes. 10, 10, 7 deuce, we had that one, was still I think a fold. Jack, jack, 7, 4, let's go into fold, split, fold, yes, open, yes. So this one is a split, I think, whatever, fold, fold, fold. Queens mainly opening. EV is quite high of those queens, even rainbow. Fold, open, fold. Oh, this one is an open. Okay, so we had 16% wrong. Let's fix those. So this one is the bottom one was the fold, so that's was the edge, and this one was an open. And 10, 10, 6, 4, I would go for a fold, but seems like it's an open because of connectivity between 10 and 6. Yeah, 10 and 8, 3 though. Still say it's a fold, but seems like it's an open. Okay, I really need to expand my button range. All right, so let's jump into another category. So we looked into Broadway pairs. Let's look mid-low pairs, double suited. Okay, to restart refresh hands. So overall, well, it was an open. We're opening them 81% of the time. So 10-8, 10-8-4-4. Go for an open. Yes. Check 6-6-3. Probably an open. No, fold. Open. Yes. Fold. Yes. Like this one with a connectivity, like it's a little bit better than the one before. Still a fold. Yeah. Check fold. Yes. Check 8. Fold. Yes. Open. Open. Say still an open. Yes. Fold. Okay. Jack 8 3-3 probably. It's a tricky one. So Jack 8 deuce deuce was a fold. Jack 8 3-3 probably still a fold. Yes. 7-5-5 deuce. Fold. Yeah. Queen 9 3-3. This could be an open. That's a bit better than Jack 8 3-3. So let's go. Yeah. So that's the bottom hand. Fold. Wow, an open. That's surprising, but it's very marginal. Open. Yes. Open. Yes. Check 6-6-4. I think it was. We had something like this, and it was an open. Queen 8 4-4 was one of the first hands we had. Something similar, and I think it's an open. No. Open. Still a fold. Wow. Even with the connectivity, I'm surprised over this one. I would definitely open this one. Fold. Wow. So this category is giving me quite a few problems. So Queen 9 4-4 was a fold, but like Check 9, it's maybe a bit better because of connectivity there. It's still a fold. Oh wow, okay. Almost 30% wrong, so that's something I have to look into. Oh no, I didn't want to refresh hands. Just wanted to fix wrong, but like this, I was so far off here that I'm gonna go for another one. Queen 5-5 deuce, fold. Queen 10-5-5, say it's an open. Check 5 deuce deuce, fold. Queen 9 deuce deuce, fold. Wow. This one is really tricky for me. Fold. It's very marginal. Go for fold. It's an open. Fold. Still an open. My gosh. This one is out. So this one was an open. I mean, it's very hard to get this hand. So if you get, because like to get double suited hand, it's quite rare. So it won't have that big of an impact on your EV as like single suited, but still, I really want to pin. I really want to perfect it. Fold. Yes. King 8. Like that king is pretty good with a king high suit. I would go for an open. Yes. Check 4-4-3. Fold. Wow, an open. 8-5. How is this an open, really? Wow. Really surprised by this. A bit confused. I mean, this one is a fold, but 8-5 deuce deuce is an open. That's so strange. And I've noticed that with like on middle position, 10-10 deuce deuce single suited was an open, but 10-10 5-5 was a fold. So it seems like solver has something to with these deuces. It really wants to find some deuces in the range to have a set also when there's a deuce on board. Like if there's like 5 deuce, 5-5 deuce, that you can have that both. I think it really is because of that some deuces are surprisingly opening. But like this would be a fold. 7-6 deuce deuce. I mean, 8-5 deuce deuce was an open. So this must be an open as well. And this one is a fold. So okay, it seems like there's a little bit of randomization going there. Wasn't Jack 9 4 open before? Huh. So then that's a fold. Open. Wow, 32% wrong. So let's go into this one. So Jack 9 deuce deuce was an open. I think that was a surprising one. Because then Jack 9, yeah. But like it's not really important really. So that was an open. Queen 7 deuce was a fold. Still an open. Jack 4 4 3. Say it's a fold. Still an open. Wow. Like I find this one category already really hard. I mean, it wasn't 7-6 deuce, it was just a fold. I think so, like the one before. So there's a lot of some randomizing going. Okay. I mean, if you open this one, it's not going to be a big blunder. You've got to be so rare to get this hand anyhow. And EV of is 0.02. But like I still find this very, very hard to nail down. Very hard. So, okay. So 8-7-7 deuce. Because of connectivity between 8 and 7, seems like it's an open. Jack 4 deuce, I think I pressed fold twice so far. So let's go for an open because of connectivity between 4 and 3. So seems like any connectivity helps. Okay, 8-5 connectivity seems like it's enough. And 6-3 connectivity, that's enough. But this one is not. 7-6 connectivity. So 8-7 was fine. This way has deuce deuce. Cool. Jack 9. I think I went for a raise before. Let's go for a fold. Okay, so we get an idea. You have to have a little bit of connectivity to make it work if it's a low pair. So let's move on. These ones were very hard though. So let's look into the rundowns. We're opening most of them 67%, even single suited or rainbow. I think with all like high cards on the button are very important. So I'm just gonna, even though it's rainbow, I'm gonna go with an open. Yes, A7-6. There's two gaps there, but still. Okay, surprising. We're learning something here. It's a fold. So 7-5, there must be a fold as well. Yes. So yeah, as I said, it really has to, the higher the cards, the better. Connectivity not. I mean, high card value is more important than connectivity for sure. So this has two gaps as well, but because it's 10 high, I think it's an open. Yes. 9-8, 6. We had similar before, but it was with 8 high. With 9-8 and the gaps on the bottom, I think it might still be an open. It's the fold. Okay. Fold. Fold. 6-5, 4-3 fold. It is an open. Okay, even trip suited. 7-6. Okay, it's gonna be an open. Fold. Wow, what was the EV? It was minus 0.5. Wow, surprising. So with two gaps, single suited was a fold. What about trip suited with one gap? Let's go for an open. Yes. Open. Fold. Okay. Okay, this category is like button is really the hardest one to nail down exactly because we're opening so many hands. So it's not surprising that I have a lot of problems with that. But the differences are very tiny. 0.02 big blind here. Open. So now I have two gaps again. A fold. Yes. Fold. Yes. Fold. Yes. One gap. Fold. Yes. Okay, only one gap, but trip suited, but kind of high rundown. Gonna go with an open. And two gaps on the bottom. Still fine. No. Two gaps. Fold. Oh. Fold. Oh my gosh. 36% wrong. Wow. Need to practice button more. So while we're here, so this one I think was still an open. No, it wasn't. And look at the EV of opening. It's 0.15. That's a lot. It's losing 15 big blinds per 100. It's a big deal. So, okay, you can only tolerate one gap, seems like it. Fold. And this one is an open. Yeah, I find this very hard. Much harder than the early positions. So with two gaps, 9-8. Let's go for a fold. Yes. Fold and an open. Wow. Okay, very marginal though. If you fold, I don't think it's a big of a deal. Fold. Yes. Now with two gaps, fold. Still an open. That's very surprising. Probably because of, it actually just has one gap, sorry. Fold, yes. Two gaps, fold. Very marginal. Yeah. Okay, so one gap. Gonna go again. So this one was a fold. And this one with one gap. So one gap is still fine, two gaps make it bad. So this one is still an open, surprisingly. This one has a two gaps. Okay. All right. So hopefully you get the idea here. It's gonna be pretty tricky with these ones because we are picking the bottom of the range. So we looked into rundowns. So you have three Broadway cards. It's all open, even the rainbow. Two Broadway, two non, and two low connectors. That's interesting. Single suited. Let's go into this one. So category 12. Category 12. So ace 10. Okay, these are the hands that I'm always wondering when I'm on the button. Like I have an ace suited, but like maybe trip suited. What do? I think this one is an open. Yes. Queen Jack 7-5. So it's a fold. Yes. Ace Jack, I think it's an open. Yeah. King 10 open. Ace 10 5-3. I think it's what we had before. We had ace 10 5-4 was an open. Ace 10 5-3. I think it's still an open. Yes. Ace Queen open. Yes. Queen 10 3. I think it's a fold. Queen 10 5-4. Still a fold. Yes. Open. Yes. Ace 10 5-4 open. Yes. Queen Jack 5-3. Probably a fold. King 10 4-3. Probably a fold. Yes. Jack 10 5-4. A bit weak, I would say. Fold. No, it is an open. Okay. Open. Fold. Fold. That's getting very low now. This one might be a fold. Yes. Open. Fold. 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 Yeah. I think it's an open, decent connectivity. Yes. Open. Yes. Tricky one. Single suited, I think I'm opening, but like trip suited, it's really pushing it. Let's still an open. Yeah. Oh, trip suited now. Do we had something like, we had a, yeah, I think it's a fold. Okay, so that wasn't too bad. I was expecting more problems here. So this one is an open. Okay. Okay, wasn't as so the one category before gave me more problems. So let's look into some other categories. So we looked into this one now. 3 card rundowns, mainly gonna be an open, double suited. Okay, this one, 3 card rundown with 1 Broadway. Very interesting category. Seems like it's opening only 37%. So that's category 14. It's gonna be interesting. Open, yes. Queen 7-5-4 fold. Open. Open. Ace-6 with a suited ace, I think it's an open, yeah. Jack-8, 6-5. Let's go for it, yeah. Ace-7, okay, it's an open, yeah. Queen-6, 5-3. I used to fold this for sure, but it makes me think that might be an open. It's okay, that's the bottom of the range. Open, yeah. Fold. Oh, this one is a fold. Interesting. King 8-7-5. Okay, so we have 2 gaps. I mean, 1 gap here in the rundown, but only 8 high suit. Okay. I think it's an open with perfect connectivity between them. No. So this one was a fold, yes. So with a 6 high or 8 high suit it was a fold, but with a king high I think it's fine. Yeah. Fold, yeah. This is now higher with queen 7-6-5. I think it's an open, yes. Fold, yes. Fold, yes. Fold, yes. Open, easy. Okay, wasn't too bad. So just this one was a fold. And this one was a fold. So it has to be like 7-6-5. It is an open. So probably like the bottom is queen 6-5-4. You can still open. All right. So ragged. Let's look into the ragged ones. I think these ones are also quite difficult. I mean, these are the hands that I didn't look into myself at all. Where are they now? Why did they just disappear? Okay, so ragged double suited. It's gonna be very tricky. So let's go into the fold. Fold. There is some connectivity here. Here as well. Yeah. But might be too weak there with a deuce. Yeah. Okay, it's fine. Again with a deuce, but now it's much better with Jack 8-7 connectivity. I'm gonna go for open. Still a fold, so deuce is really hurting the hand. So queen 7-6-3. Open. Yeah. Fold. Yes. Open. It's a split. Fold. Wow, EV of opening that is -0, 2-2. So this one is on the edge. 10-8-6-3. So 9-7-5-3, yes. 10-9-5-4. We had something 4-3, something similar. We had something similar before. Oh, yeah. It was 9-8-4-3 was a fold, but now we have 10-9-4-3. Let's go for a fold. It's a split. Open, I would say. No, it's a fold. Okay. 3-2 disconnected, hurting the hand too much. Again, deuce here, probably a fold. Yeah. I think this is good enough. Yeah. We had something similar. Like with a 4, it's a bit better than the deuce. I'd go for an open. Open. Kind of marginal, but I think you could get away with it. Yeah. Fold, yes. All right. So Jack 8-7 deuce. I think with a deuce was a fold. And here was also a fold, 2 disconnected. Yes. And this one I think surprisingly was a fold, because it's only 7 high suit. Right, okay. So that's not too bad. Do you want to look into anything else? Okay, let's go with single suited or rainbow and racked. So like really disconnected. So mainly folding. Yeah, man, I was surprised as well with quite a few of the hands. Like, I mean, it is a button, and we have to open 53%. So we're gonna have to quite a lot of like iffy hands. You have to put them in there. Like with these newer sims, I really noticed that like the difference between position is getting bigger. So now we're folding more on early position, but we're opening more on the button. So overall, it's kind of about the same for all positions together. It's kind of the same VPIP and PRFI, but it's just that the hands, yeah, the later position expanded the range a lot. So I think this is going to be an open, yes. Very marginal though, 0.02, so that's really like the bottom. Ace Jack 9-5, probably a fold rainbow. It's still an open, wow. That's surprising. I mean, look how wide that is, like button. Really have to open a lot. Ace Jack 9-5 rainbow, it's an open. Surprising. So this should be an open, I think, single suited. This one still, yeah. 3 connected cards. So this must be a fold. I mean, that would be really pushing it, yes. Fold. Probably a fold, yeah. 9-6. Really disconnected. Still an open, wow. That's very marginal. Ace 7-5 deuce, that might be. Like we had ace, what was the other one? Ace 8, 4-3 was an open. But like ace 7-5 deuce. I'm gonna throw it in the muck. Wow. And EV is okay, like 0.09. King queen rainbow 9-6 fold, I would say. Ace queen open, fold. So this seems like it's an open, yes. So it seems like any single suited ace is suited to an ace. It's an open. This one, like, because it has 2 Broadway cards and 1 almost Broadway. I think it could go in a raise. Yeah, it's gonna be an easy open. Fold. Okay, now trip suited. Okay, this must be a fold, yeah. And suited to a 7, I think a fold, yeah. Fold. That's an easy open. Easy fold. I don't even know what that hand is doing there. Oh, Ace Jack 6-3. It's a fold. Okay. Fold. Still an open. Jack 10-9 or even trip suited. That's very surprising to me. I'm gonna have to work more on my button. I mean, it's good that I did this practice today because I realized that like of all the positions, button is giving me the most amount of problems. So this one was still an open. And this one was an open, surprisingly. And this one was an open. And this one was a fold. And this one was still an open, which is very surprising. Okay. So, yeah, this is just about half an hour of training. So I think that's going to be it for the button RFI. I'm going to put this on YouTube, and before that you can see it on Twitch. So thanks for watching.